It's actually time for Cherylyn Bands.
Hi my chookies, Cherylyn Bands here. So today I'm actually going to do a new video games power up YouTube sort of thing, and it's actually a video games Facebook site, website, Twitter site, Instagram site, every site sort of thing. I actually know the guy what runs it. His name's Leo. Bit of a flirt, but he loves his fucking games. And he said to me, he said, Another World YouTube was really popular, so we want you to do another one. So I'm going to do it. Bit of fun. Sometimes I'm a bit down on myself, but now we're going to have some fun and play some games. The game I'm going to be playing this time is Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. We never had that game on the Mega Drive. We actually had Street Fighter. I was actually pretty good at it. Terry would always used to cheat on it because he would always pick the girl, Chun-Li, you know, Chinese one, and he'd always do the leg thing, and it was cheating because he'd just do it over and over and over again. I couldn't get a fucking punch in, so anyway, I went on to different games. Once again, we never gave Des a turn to Street Fighter either. Yeah. So anyway, Mortal Kombat. One of my now ex-friends, Sylvie, my daughter Desiree and her daughter Charmaine, they used to go to primary school together and they were friends. Me and Sylvie became friends because after school, when we picked the girls up, we'd start talking to each other and we'd start getting along. So when the girls were in year 5, Charmaine actually died in a house fire. So it was really sad. Desiree lost a friend, but me and Sylvie still remain friends. We still kept talking to each other. And she actually had another little boy, and his name was Jordan. Well, she used to wrap him up in cotton wool. The amount of times I would go to her house in the daytime, and Jordan's just home from school playing video games all day, you know, because he was autistic, but that's no excuse. She was just wrapping him up in cotton wool because she lost the girl, and now the boy's all she had to live for, so she was ridiculously protective of him. And to be honest, he was a little arsehole. He used to just play and play and play and scream, and he would be on it all day that his hands would just fill up with sweat. I'll never forget the way he put the control down for a split second because he couldn't stop playing the game for that long, but he'd rub his hands into the carpet to get all the sweat off. It was a little bit disturbing, you know. I said, well, shouldn't he be at school? And she goes, oh no, he's not having a good week. Right, so we just let him do what he wants and not blend in and act like all the other kids and just let him stay home and fucking play video games. Well, I noticed every time I went there, he was worse and worse and worse. So one time I went there and he was hanging around like an absolute pest. Would not piss off, and he said, Mum, I want Mortal Kombat 3. And she goes, oh well, you don't have that, so you'll have to wait. And he's like, all my friends have it, rah, 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 I want to play Mortal Kombat 3. And she goes, sorry mate. And so as he walks off, he hits the wall with his hand, like a little tantrum, and I just shook my head and she said, shh, I actually got him it for Christmas. I said, oh, isn't he lucky? And she goes, I'm going to give it to him now. So she's going and giving him fucking early Christmas presents because he wants the fucking game. Because he's stomping around, bashing shit around because he wants to play. She goes into her bedroom, comes back out and she says, Jordan, pick a hand. And he's like, what? And she's like, pick a hand. So he doesn't even pick a hand, he just walks around her, snatches the fucking Mortal Kombat 3 out of her hands. You know, no thank you or nothing, just snatches it off her. He's like, yes, I finally got it. You know, puts the game on and starts playing. He's sitting about half a metre away from the TV, just playing and playing and playing. So we sat in the dining room, had a cigarette sort of thing. You can hear him going berserk in the next room because as he was playing the game was getting the better of him. Because that's what they do, they're meant to challenge you. But he's screaming and F this and F that, and I said, oi mate, calm down, it's just a game. You don't need to go berserk. So he just ignores me. And so we were talking about whatever, and then off he goes again. And he throws the remote control thing at the wall. I said, Sylvie, are you going to just fucking let him do that? And she goes, this is what he's like, it's part of his disorder. And I said, what a load of shit, Sylvie. I said, think about all the people of our age. Growing up, they didn't have any of this bullshit. They learned to be normal people and they got a smack on the arse like everyone else. And she goes, I don't smack my boy. I said, well, that's fucking part of your problem, Sylvie. He's walking all over you. And I said to her, I said, you actually let him walk all over you. Go and put your foot down. right now. So she walks in and she says, Jordan, if you don't calm down, the game's going off. And I thought, good girl. And he's still carrying on. He says, yeah, I fucking beat him. I fucking beat him. And I said, well, mate, you couldn't have beat him if you're carrying on like this. You got your ass kicked. And then he says, fuck you, bitch. And I just thought, you're joking. So I said, Sylvie, take the game. Take the game. He's got to learn. And then she looked at me like, what am I meant to do? And I said, take the game. So she holds him out of the way. She takes the game and she brings it back into the dining room. Well, he's going absolutely ballistic, screaming and throwing shit around and telling him to give the fucking game back. And I was like, just ignore him, just ignore him. So that lasted all about 10 minutes. She says, I'll give you the game back if you stop. She just buys right fucking into it. So he's playing and he's playing and he's playing and he's carrying on again until he says, Jordan, knock it off. Oh. F this, F that, you whore. Called his mother a whore. And so anyway, she ducks off to the toilet or something. So I thought, right, here's me fucking cheats. So I walked in and he's playing and he's punching his thighs, having a tantrum because of the fucking game. I stood over the top of him. He didn't even know until he saw my reflection in the TV. And he turns around and I said, get up, you. So he stands up and I said, put the control down. He says, no. And I got in his face. I said, put the control down now. So I was scared him and he did it and I said, stand over here. So he moves over and then I only meant to grab him by the face to say, get my attention, but I got a bit carried away. So I grabbed him by the jaw and I kind of pushed him up against the wall. Didn't slam him or anything, it wasn't too hard, but he couldn't move. Pinned him to the wall by his face sort of thing and I said, you better stop acting like a horrible little arsehole and start treating your mum with respect. I said, turn the fucking game off and go outside and play. Oh, there's something about that look in the child's face when they know you're not fucking around. Gives me a fucking buzz. Anyway, he just went into panic mode. So I heard the took flush. Sylvia was coming back. I just went and sat in my seat, act like nothing happened. And she come back and she goes, oh, he's calmed down. And so he's switched the game off and he's packing his things up. Sylvia goes, Jordan, are you alright? And he's like, yeah, yeah. And she goes, what are you doing? Why aren't you playing the game? He goes, want to go outside and play. I said, the game's frustrating, isn't it, mate? He didn't look at me, he just goes, yep. Went outside. And he didn't even come back. He must have come back after I'd gone. I was scared the shit out of him. So anyway, that was my first experience with Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat. So now I'm going to play it. So this one's actually called Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 and it's got more fighters in it than the other one that Jordan was playing. Alright. So it's actually done by Warner Brothers. And then EA. Loading. So you've got your options, you've got your play, your help, extras, more games we're going to play. Gorgeous black men up the top. Jacks. Nummies. Alright, press OK. Mr. Warrior Ghoul. Oh, look at him, he's dancing. Alright. Kick. Kick. Oh, fuck off. Right. Oh, fuck off. Alright. Oh. Oh, fuck it. Fuck off, you dog. Fucking prick. Oh. Fatality. Continue. Which girl? Yeah, she looks gorgeous. Smash it this time. Come on, arsehole. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, no more fucking around. Sucko. Cracked you in the balls. Single wins. Oh, fuck off with your fire. You're just a dog, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Oh, this bitch! Oh, fuck off. Look at her. She's twice the size of me. Oh, if it was just a normal girl, why'd she get flying? Come on. Yes. Oh, fuck me. Well, that's fucking stupid. Fatality. Choose a boy so he can bash the girl up. He's gorgeous. I'll flog her now. You watch. Sucked in, you slut. Yes, suck out. Oh, you fucking dog. Right, here we go. You sucked in, bitch. You just got flogged. Continue. Oh, fuck off. Fucking slut. Oh, fuck off. Fucking dog. Yes. Right, kick. Oh, for fuck's sake. Load of shit. You savage bitch. Now be the Chinaman. Come on. I like this one. Keeps making all the Asian kung fu sounds. Alright, you can have that one, bitch. Come on, one more hit. Yes. Do that. What the fuck is that? Done the Asian dragons behind. Anyway, so that game was alright. I do like Another World better. So make sure you go and watch Another World. Who knows what I'll play next time for Power Up. But actually go on their Facebook site and follow them. Go on their Twitter site. Follow them. I've got all the links down below, so go and do it. Make sure you give this YouTube the thumbs up as well. And make sure you add my Facebook site, www.facebook.com/CherylynBarnesAU for Australia. Make sure you add my Twitter site, @CherylynBarnes. Hashtag Mortal Kombat, mate. Make sure you add my Instagram site, @CherylynBarnes. Make sure you add my Snapchat site as well, and that's Chez. So make sure you click subscribe so you can see all the YouTubes that I've done before and all the other ones that will come out in future days as well. Yeah, let's leave it at that. Pussy kiss. And ciao for now, my chookies.
I'm really thirsty.